Alright, now we can get inside. Let's go find the professor. No! It's not the time or place. We gotta go finish that quiz. For the sake of humanity. Oh, hello, detective. Have you figured out the answer? Yes, it's Rowlet. Bingo! That's it. Maybe I gave too many hints. Kano! Rowlet are nocturnal. During the day, they stay still and photosynthesize. When they hunt, they silently sneak up on their prey and attack it with fierce kicks. Glad we didn't meet it at night then. We might have learned about those sneak attacks the hard way. On to question number 2. Kano? What Pokemon has a blocky body, impressive jaws, and will shock you if you touch it? A blocky body? Is there really a Pokemon like that? Maybe it's an electric type Pokemon. I guess we can keep an eye out for it. It's a Charjabug. It's almost like this game is meant for kids. Charger! Charger! Oh, you look just like what the quiz professor described. Yeah, she must have been talking about Charjabug. Charger? Charge! Oh, it's nothing important. Sorry if we startled you. Anyway, now that we know the answer, let's go tell her. Woo! I wish you could run. Hi, detective. Judging by the look on your face, you found the answer. Yep, the answer is Charjabug. I'm not stupid. Exactly. Good job. Kano! This guy's dumb. Charjabug eat fallen leaves and convert them into electricity. And they can store that electricity just like a battery. Seems like they'd be pretty useful Pokemon to have in the great outdoors. If only a certain Pikachu had that talent. Hey Tim, you know I can hear you, right? And now for question number 3. This is the last one. Kano? What Pokemon is soft and fluffy all over? Wow, that last question is really vague. Just find the fluffiest Pokemon around these ruins. Soft and fluffy, huh? I wonder if anyone could beat this fine fur coat of mine. Is it talking about Zigzagoon? Zigzagoony? No, you can't talk to Zigzagoon. A fine fur coat. You talking about Ursa? Your friend. Oh no! Oh no, Mr. Bill! I guess we have no choice but to go in here. We'll find what we're looking for in the ruins of hell. So, this is what the ruins are like inside? It reminds me of the ruins in Metroid. Why is it so cold? Yeah, it's freezing in here. What's going on? What are you doing? Don't you worry, girlie. God, what am I doing anymore? I know it's snowing outside, but this still feels really unnatural. Snow outside, ice inside, I bet there's a connection. Do you think the professor's alright after 2 whole days in here? I hope so. We should probably hurry. He's probably a skeleton by now. Perfect, in time for Halloween! I'm not sure what we'll find in here, so I'll go scout ahead. Thanks, Tim. Okay, let's go find Gordon. The Gordon Fisherman. Ah, yes. Ah, they're all bending their knee in equality. That seems appropriate. Looks like there are 3 different ways to go. Which way do you think the professor went? I think he went left. Because that's where lefties go. They go left. Oh my god, this is creeping me out in here. That's something you want to see, a freaking slowpoke with a hat on. I think I'll go right, just to spite. Oh my god, it's a Pokemon. This rock seems a little different from the others. Yeah, it's definitely got a pretty strange shape. What do you suppose it's doing here? Oh, I thought it was gonna come out. I know what you are. I know you're a Pokemon. You can't fool me. And there's also a creeper Pokemon behind this wall.
Well,
It's a wall of ice. Looks like we can't go any further this way. Yeah, there's no way we can get through a wall this thick. I could just barely see through to the other side, though. Really? Let me take a look. Yeah, there's definitely something there.
I see something moving.
looks like a suspicious shadow. I'm curious to know what it is, but we should look into it later.
Yeah, let's come back another time.
Oh, is this like a late game thing? That's kind of creepy. Wait, why is this orb missing? That's kind of suspicious. Alright, let's go forward. There's a map on the ground. There's something on the floor. It's a brand new handkerchief. Trevor Gordon. Professor Gordon's name is embroidered on it. So it's Gordon's handkerchief, eh? Very suspicious. The fact that we found the professor's handkerchief here means he must have come to this room. I thought it was Pikachu that talking, my bad. Yeah, but I don't see Gordon anywhere. Where do you think he went? We might be able to find some more clues about that. I cannot keep these together, these voices in line. I'm so sorry. Let's investigate this area carefully. Yeah. Who could be under this wall of ice? This is only a spot where the snow is piled up like this. There's a hole in the ceiling. Must have blown in from there. You're right. No wonder it's so cold. Wait, does that mean we could have just gotten in through the ceiling? Don't look at me. I didn't see it when I was up there. Besides, it would have been really tough to get down through that hole safely. True. It's not like we brought a rope or anything. Grab the rope. I have a rope, Jill. We found the other Swadloon. There's a Swadloon. It looks so cold. Loon. It's practically frozen. It must be too cold to walk back home. Quick, let's give it the clothes that Lefani gave us. Swadloon! Alright, it looks much better now. Your mother's worried about you, so you should hurry home. Swadloon! Oh. Alright, we found both Swadloon. Want to head back now to make sure they made it home safe and sound? Okay, let's go. I kind of like that they warp you sometimes. It looks like both the Swadloon got back safely. Swadloon! It's thanking us for delivering the leaf clothes. You're very welcome. Swadloon, Swadloon! Glad to see you both look okay. Now don't go worrying Lefani too much, alright? We did it. Alright, let's see what's going on with this Bronzor over here. Unless he's just a background Pokemon. This wall looks different from the others. Yeah, there's a relief of Aegislash carved into it. What in the world could it mean? Hey Tim, look at the floor. What about it? This guy has some dirty feet. They look like human footprints. From the size, I'd guess they were made by an adult male. You're right. But there's something weird about these footprints. They're just too dirty. I'll say the tip of the last footprint is cut off by the wall. What could this mean, Tim? Tell me all about it. It's almost like the wall was made after the footprints were left here. That doesn't seem possible, Tim. Are you okay? No, does it? What could have happened here? It seems to me like the door opened up and he somehow fell in. Oh! There are footprints all over the floor. It looks like someone was walking all around. Some seem to be heading toward that wall, and others look like they're leaving the room. Gordon must have gone in and out of this room several times. There's so many footprints all over the place, I can't tell which way the professor went. He obviously went toward the door. This looks like a statue of Passimian. What a weird pose. It's almost like it's offering something. Yeah, now that you mention it, that is strange. I wonder if there's some special meaning to it. Also, the statue has a slight scent to it. Really? I don't smell anything. That's because Pokemon are more sensitive to smell. Now that I'm closer to it, I smell something sour.
Right.
We've got everything we need to make our deductions. Let's solve this puzzle, Tim. Okay. We're gonna deduce! Where could Gordon have gone? Let's think about this together, Tim. He went along the path beyond the wall.
Oh!
Maybe this path extends past the relief of Aegislash, and the relief could have blocked off the path after the professor had already gone through. Does that seem possible to you? The entrance to the ruins was closed shut. Even though we know Gordon opened it, it's possible that this relief is also an entrance, and it also closed shut after Gordon walked through it. If that's the case, maybe there's another mechanism that'll move this relief. Yeah, we've just got to figure out what that is. Another piece of the problem solved. Now we need to investigate and figure out what kind of mechanism controls the Aegislash wall. How do we do that? There was a unique design on the switches that opened the entrance. So that same design might be used inside the ruins too? Not necessarily, Tim. We have no reason to think that the same type of mechanism is being used here. But that does mean there aren't any visual clues here. Visual clues, huh? For now, let's just look around the ruins for anything that seems unusual. We can think about the mechanism afterward. If you think about the mechanism, then you know what the mechanism is doing in the mechanism. That's a Passimian statue. There's a sweet smell coming from the statue. Okay, I guess we go to the left. To the left for adventure. Whee! Oh look, it's a
Wait, what?
oh, concentrated deliciousness in the tip of its tail. Slowpoke. Oh my god, it's frozen! Is this the professor's partner, Slowpoke? Slowpoke. Easy there, Slowpoke. We're not your partner. Slow. He thought Mr. Go was back, and now he's disappointed. He calls Professor Gordon Mr. Go? Huh? That's cute. Hey, Tim. Looks like his feet are frozen solid. I think he's stuck. Yeah, we can't leave him like this. But what can we do to help? What if we ask Rachel for help, and then we try pulling him out together? I mean, that always works. Sounds like a plan. I mean, we won't rip him in half or anything, right? This is Professor Gordon Slowpoke, right? Yeah, I think so. But why is he frozen? We've got to help him quick. It won't be easy with ice this solid.
Slowpoke.
Oh my God!
We'll pull you free.
Don't take. Oh no! Wait!
3,
Stop!
2.
Oh no! Oh, help me! Oh God!
Almost there.
Oh my legs! My legs! It really did seem like he was fearing for his life. What the heck?
A little help here.
Oh.
Not funny, Rachel.
Come on, quit playing around. Wait, huh? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, his tail.
Isn't this Slowpoke's tail? Hey, are you okay?
They say they're tasty.
Slow. I see. Your tail really grows back fast. Slowpoke, Slowpoke. I can keep this? Don't mind if I do. Slowpoke.
I can't believe we're just throwing that around casually. Like back in Gen 2, like the thought of eating a Slowpoke tail is like, what in the world? That sounds so like dark and weird, right? But now they're like embracing the fact that Slowpokes don't even really care. It's just a thing that happens. it's kind of weird. Slow. Looks like we managed to get him free. Thank goodness. He says thank you for rescuing him. I'm really glad we could help. No, you're heavier than you look. Did Slowpoke give you his tail just now, Pikachu? Yeah, don't you know Slowpoke tails are good eats? You can't help but smile when you sink your teeth into one. Huh? You don't say. How'd you end up frozen anyway? Slow. It happened so suddenly that you're not sure? What about your partner, Gordon? Where's he? Slow. You were asleep until just now, so you don't know? I wish I was that carefree. Well, that's too bad. So then, what do you remember, Slowpoke? Can you tell us anything at all? Slow.
Hey,
Just to confirm, you're Gordon's partner, right? Slowpoke! Just as we thought. So you came here to help with Gordon's research, and he always brings you along on all his research trips, eh? Slow. What sort of things do you do to help the professor? Slow. You're good at spraying water, eh? How's that helpful to Gordon? Slow. Ah, I see. Gordon brings you along instead of bringing a canteen. That's a choice. Can you tell us what happened when you got frozen? Slow. Apparently it happened so suddenly he was already frozen by the time he noticed anything was wrong. What was the professor up to when you got frozen? Slow. He says that Gordon had gone off somewhere, and when Slowpoke tried to follow, that's when he got frozen. Slow. He says he sat here wondering what to do until he fell asleep. Hard to believe he managed to sleep for 2 days in a place this cold.
hey,
Was Gordon with you when you entered this room? Slow. Okay, so they were together at that point. When did you and the professor get separated? Slowpoke. Right after they reached this room? Gordon told Slowpoke to use his water to wash the dust off a mural. After Slowpoke did that, Gordon suddenly noticed something and rushed out of the room. Slow. Slow! A bit later, he heard Gordon call out in surprise from the next room. And then there was a rumbling, rocky sound. Slowpoke tried to hurry and catch up, but that's when he got frozen. Slow! And right after you got frozen, you heard that rumble again? Slow! So you heard that rumbling sound twice. Eh, Slowpoke? Do you have any idea what Gordon might have noticed? Slow! No dice, huh? The murals in this room are really big. Yeah, I bet there's a clue hidden somewhere in these murals. Thanks for all the info, Slowpoke. You've been a huge help. Slow! That conversation just sounded like a bunch of Pika-Pikas and slows to me. Still, they talked for a pretty long time. What were they talking about? Could you understand them, Tim? What? No! Of course I can't understand them. Alright then, I'm gonna stay here for a while and look after Slowpoke. I want to at least make sure he's okay. He was stuck in that ice for 2 days after all. Got it. Thanks, Rachel. In that case, let's get back to our investigation. According to Slowpoke, Gordon noticed something when he looked at these murals. And these murals must hold the key to finding the professor's whereabouts? We better take a closer look at them. That's a pretty huge chunk of ice. I know it's cold in here and all, but could something like that really have formed naturally? Seems kind of suspicious. It is pretty frickin' suspicious. So these are the murals the professor was looking at? They both depict Passimian. Yeah, but how do we know which of these two murals he was actually looking at? Maybe he looked at both of them. Either way, we'll have to give them each a thorough inspection. Professor Gordon noticed something when he was looking at the murals. We should check him out as well. Make sure not to miss any details. Okay, where should we look first? Look at this Passimian's pose. It's holding a berry. You're right. It's got a yellow berry. More green to me. Look at this Passimian's face. It seems happy. Looks like my face when I've just eaten something sweet. I don't think there's anything else to see in this mural. Yeah, I think we're finished here. Let's go investigate somewhere else. Professor Gordon noticed something when he was looking at these murals. We should check them out as well. Make sure not to miss any details. Okay, where should we look first? Look at this Passimian's pose. It's holding a berry. You're right, it's got a blueberry. The other wall had a yellow berry, but this one's blue. Oh, this Passimian has a pretty strained expression. Yeah, like it just ate something sour. Or it's about to poop. Yep, no other way to interpret that face. I don't think there's anything else to see in this mural. Yeah, I think we're finished here. Let's go investigate somewhere else. Cool. I had to itch my chest there a little bit. Let's go figure out what's going on in this town. The Simeon statue. Wait, can I start deducing right now? Oh. I thought it was gonna make me deduce. Did you figure out how we can get past the Aga/Slash relief? Have the statue hold berries. Uh-oh.
Oh,
What if we have the statues hold the same berries as the Persimmon and the murals? You know how both the statues and murals depict Persimmon? That makes me think they're both connected to the mechanism. The Persimmon and the murals are holding berries, but the Persimmon statues aren't. I think we need to make the statues match the murals. Ah, I get what you're saying. We could probably pull that off by placing berries on the statues. The statues look like they're perfectly posed for holding berries too. There's just one problem though. Yeah, each mural depicts a different berry. Exactly. Which probably means we need to give each of the 3 statues a different berry. But what berry are we supposed to give to which statue? That's a question for another day. What berry should we place on the statue to the left? I think it's only natural to assume that the leftmost mural and statue correspond to each other. And that mural depicts a yellow berry and a happy persimmon. I bet that persimmon's expression is a clue about the flavor. Could it be smiling because it ate something sweet? Exactly what I was thinking, Tim. Great job. Which means we need to place a sweet yellow berry on the statue. Okay, let's go find a berry that ticks those boxes. What berry should we place on the statue to the right? I bet the answer is in the rightmost mural. The mural on the right depicts a blueberry and a persimmon with a puckered up face. I'm sure that's the face someone makes when they've just eaten something sour, or, you know, took a number 2. Which means that the answer's gotta be a sour blueberry. Let's go find a berry that ticks those boxes, Tim. What berry should we place on the middle statue? We couldn't examine the middle mural because it was frozen over. We've gotta figure out what to do about that ice first. I don't think there's anything we can do to get rid of that ice that thick. True. In that case, I think we should get some help from a Pokemon. Yeah, there were lots of Pokemon outside the ruins. Let's go ask the Pokemon if any of them can help.
oh,
If we want to get farther into the ruins, we have to gather the berries depicted in the murals. Right, we need a sour berry that's blue and a sweet berry that's yellow. The colors we can see, but so that part's easy, but what about the flavors? Even I don't know what every berry tastes like. Guess I'll just have to try them all. What? You're going to eat them? That's the fastest way to get in the info we need, right? I guess. Just don't make yourself sick, okay? Don't worry, we Pokemon love berries. Alright, Tim. Now that we got a plan, let's go get those berries. We're gonna go get berries, Tim. Oh, Barry. I don't know why this music reminds me of the Goron Mountain. Can we ask you some questions? Mine.
Hey,
Do you know what berries can be found here? It says there are pink berries growing on the tree it always plays in. Do you mean the tree right next to you? Is that where you play? Barno! Gotcha. What do the pink berries taste like? Man, that's sweet, huh? Sounds like you really love them. I like sweet berries too.
hey,
So tell us, what are you good at particularly? When it comes to spewing fire, no one can beat you. You sound pretty confident of that. Fern! Whoa, that's hot. I guess this chat cheered it up a little. Did you find any Pokemon who could help us get rid of the ice?
Oh,
Monferno could melt the ice with its flames. Yep, some heat ought to melt all that ice. Maybe this one was too easy. Monferno seemed to be struggling in this cold, though. I wonder if it'd be willing to help us. Monferno said it's confident about its fire skills. Maybe if we butter it up a bit, it'll agree to help. Just leave the talking to Pokemon to me.
alright.
We need to ask Monferno if it'll help us melt the ice over cover the mural. Right, let's go ask Monferno. Where were you on the night the professor got slapped? You're asking a lot, especially...
Please, we need your power. Just give it your best shot.
Well, alright, I'll try.
Great. We're counting on you.
Oh no! I knew it was a red berry. Wow, there was so much ice, but it's all melted clean away. Now we can get a good look at that middle mural. Wow! After feeling the warmth of your flames for a moment, the cold feels even worse. I'm really sorry about that. We pushed you pretty hard. Come on! You gonna move somewhere warm until the snow stops? Yeah, that makes sense. Thanks so much for helping us before you leave, Monferno. I hope you come back here when it gets warm again. Bye now! And off it goes. It's up to us now, Tim. Yeah, now that Monferno's melted the ice for us, let's check out that metal mural. What sort of head do you think we'll get from the metal mural? Remember to think about how it relates to the statues, Tim. Don't look at it too hard, Tim. Your brain might explode. Okay, where should we look first? This Passimian is breathing fire. Can Passimian even do that? No, they can't use those kinds of moves. I think this means it ate something so spicy it's breathing fire. Spicy expression. Yeah, that would explain it. This Passimian is holding a red berry. Is that the berry from Pikmin? A red berry this time, eh? Wonder what kind of berry it is. I don't think there's anything else to see in this mural. Yeah, I think we're finished here. Let's go investigate somewhere else. Okay, we were finally able to examine the middle mural. Now we need to think about what sort of berry we should place on the middle statue. The middle mural depicts a Passimian that's holding a red berry and breathing fire. I'm sure that Passimian's expression is supposed to mean it ate something spicy, which means we should place a spicy red berry on the middle statue. Or are there any berries that meet those conditions? Why don't we go search outside the ruins? Yeah, let's think about what berry would work. Okay. Listen to the sweet, sultry sounds of the band in the ruins. It's good music right there. Reminds me of the slow jams of whatever the heck his name was. Phil Collins. Well, there's the red berry we're looking for. There's some red berries growing here. Those look like Haven berries. Let's give them a taste test. This unique bitter taste. Yep, these are definitely Haven berries. So Haven berries are red and bitter? Got it. They're not spicy. Personally, I'd rather grab a coffee if I'm craving something bitter. What are you doing here, you little fluffy round pink thing? Flapper! Innocent little star tot! It's a Cleffa. You seem to be looking all over the place. What are you up to? Flapper! Clip, clip, clip! You're playing hide and seek with your friends, but you can't find them? It must be hard being the seeker in a huge area like this. What? Help you search for them? We're in the middle of an investigation. We can play hide and seek with you another time. Clap, clap! You have other plans after this? And at this rate, you'll be late? Come on, we can help out a little, can't we? Yeah, I guess we can keep an eye out while we're investigating the place. Clap! You've got 3 friends to find, eh? Got it. We'll let you know if we find them. Oh no, we gotta find little Cleffas and everything else. Everybody's lost a friend today. Well, I found one of your friends. Found you, Cleffa. Clap? The Cleffa looking for you asked us to help finding all of you. Clap, clap. You thought no one would find you here? Don't underestimate the observational powers of a great detective. You've got some other plans after this, right? Go on. It's time to go home. Clap, clap. I'm not with that Cleffa. I don't know who you're talking. Who are you people? There's some blueberries growing here. I think those might be yak berries. Let me give them a taste. Whoa, they're so sour. But the aftertaste is really refreshing. Yep, these are definitely yak berries. There's no mistaking that sourness. Blueberries that are sour. We'll take one with us for fun. What Pokemon is soft and fluffy all over? Just find the fluffiest Pokemon around these ruins. Kano! Just one of those songs you just gotta. You go nuts. I'm going nuts over here. There's a Cleffa in the pot. They're cooking him. No! I already found the blueberries, so I gotta find the red one and the other one. Well, I guess this one would be considered fluffy. It's Eldegoss. It's really fluffy. Eldegoss. Elda. That is an impressive amount of fluff. Eldegoss has got to be the answer to the quiz professor's question. Alright then, let's go back and tell her the answer. Found you. You're one of the Cleffa playing hide and seek, aren't you? What? Your buddy asked us to help find you. What? You thought no one would find you here, eh? Don't you have other plans after this? You should head back. What? It seems like these Cleffa don't even know what he's talking about. It's like we're just kidnapping these little Cleffas. There's some yellow berries growing here. Those look like shucka berries, right? Here, let me taste one to make sure. I'd know this sweet, delicious flavor anywhere. These are 100% shucka berries. Sweet yellow berries, eh? Pasa.
Hey,
Do you have any handy skills? Simmy! Apparently, it's really good at throwing berries. Patsy, Patsy! It says it often competes with its friends to see who can throw the farthest. So its friends are also its rivals?
Hey,
What kind of berries can you find around here? Pass! You can pick sweet yellow berries from the tree you live in? That's why you like this tree. Sweet yellow berries, eh? Pass, pass! It says you can have some if you want. Thanks. If you need any, we'll let you know. I'm just all over the place with these voices. No rhyme or reason. Jingle jangle going nuts over here. Well. So, Detective, have you identified the fluffiest fluffster around the ruins? Yes, of course. The answer is Eldegoss. Yes, that's correct. Didn't you just want to give it a big hug? Kano! By the way, Eldegoss's cotton is used as a material for all sorts of clothing. And not only that, the seeds attached to its cotton are highly nutritious for Pokemon. It really is an amazing Pokemon. Not only cute, but helpful as well. Cute and helpful? Is there anything it can do? Our daily lives really are improved by so many different Pokemon helping us out. Well, that's it for today's quiz. I hope you're looking forward to the next time we meet. I know! I've got a feeling we're gonna keep running into her. Yes, well, please go easy on us, okay? I don't know what to do about it. Munch.
hey,
What sort of things are you good at? Munchlax. He says you can clean up pots and plates till they're spotless and sparkling. He washes dishes? That's really helpful. Come on, Munchlax. And by clean up, he means he eats every last scrap of food until the pots and plates are spotless. Oh, so he doesn't wash dishes after all. He just really loves eating. I can't believe he would do this to me.